Welcome back, everybody. Rose Reisman is here with some news we can all use. What you're eating might be causing you to age faster than you should be.
Well, you know what? Let's be honest. You're in your 20s, Dina. You're in your early 30s. You can eat too much, drink too much, smoke, get no sleep, and you still wake up looking gorgeous like you. All right?
God bless.
So
here's the thing. Forever youngster over here.
After 35, something happens. And we all know we just start getting a little more wrinkled, the puffiness under the eyes. I'm going to show you the main food culprits that are causing this. Sugar. Now, we've all heard, we know what sugar does today. I mean, it causes fatty liver disease. It can lead to weight gain, diabetes type 2. But you have to look at what else sugar is in. So first of all, really, it's any form of sugar. I mean, it's always better honey or molasses, but too much sugar still will do the same damage.
Fruit sugars also?
Well, no. I would say fruit sugars, you're safe. You're not living on it. But here's what it does. It robs your body of collagen. Collagen is that nice stuff that makes your face plump and rich looking and smooth. So it kind of sucks that out of there, all right? And it really damages it. So look at all the foods that you see now that have sugar hidden in it. But besides sugar, it also has high fructose corn syrup. We've all heard that. That's worse for you than sugar. That even damages the collagen more.
Fructose.
Yeah, high fructose corn syrup. Coupled with hydrogenated fat. So often many baked goods will have hydrogenated fat. So when you do coffee creamers or even these, you know, these nut Nutellas, these spreads, these, you know, artificial whipped cream, some of these little crackers, they have modified palm corn oils, and these things also rob you of the collagen, which is very important, and causes inflammation. What does inflammation do in the body? Acne, rosacea, all of that. So we wonder why we start getting bad skin in our 30s. Now, alcohol. Everything we always say in moderation, even though we don't know what moderation is today.
Even red wine, Rose?
Even red wine. Okay, beer, anything. Now, some of the worst drinks for you are the coolers because of the amount of sugar. Okay, so it does the exact same thing, also causing acne, wrinkles, rosacea. The energy drinks today, we have lots of caffeine and sugar in many of them. So, again, the same kind of damage. So have these for sure when you're running a half marathon, not when you're doing yoga and you're just stretching. You want to keep that away. Caffeine, we know, is great for us, but it can dehydrate us. So what does that mean? If you love your coffee, have a glass of water for every cup of coffee. If not, if it dehydrates you, what happens? You start looking like a prune.
Like a raisin.
Right? Like that, exactly. Okay, meats. So meats can be great, but here you go. A fatty steak like this is not good. One, it generates what's called free radicals that ultimately can clog your arteries, but also rob you of collagen. Okay, very important. Now, you got a grill going. We all know the charred meats, when it's black, taste delicious, but these also create, there's sulfites here, there's nitrates when you're doing this. You want to make sure you don't char it, because that, again, breaks down the nice plumpness in your skin.
And there's carcinogens in the char also,
And processed meats. I don't have to tell you there. You got sodium, you got preservatives, nitrates. These are foods, again, to keep to a minimum, and tons of salt. So you hear the common things coming through: sugar, salt, charring. So now let's get over to what salt contains. So salt, again, what does it do? It ends up, you wake up in the morning, do you ever have those pillows under your eyes? Sometimes I see people, friends of mine, I don't recognize them. And then they say, is it salt? I was on a salt. And they look, you know, terrible, and it takes them a while. Your fingers, everything is swollen. So anything canned is going to have a lot of sodium. Canned beans are great. If you rinse them well, you'll get rid of a third of the sodium. Soup mixes, killers for sodium. A package like this is almost 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Frozen dinners, pickles, lots of sodium. Chips, we know. Even tomato juice. You'd be rather drinking orange juice than that. And anything in a box package, think about it. To preserve it, what do you have to add? This can stay on your shelf for 5 years.
True.
Lots of salt.
Okay, so with only a few seconds left, my husband and I go through jars of hot peppers.
Hot peppers are great, but it can cause spider veins that cause blotchy skin, puffiness, and a permanent redness, especially in menopausal women. Be careful. Fried foods, they're always deep fried, usually in a corn oil, not always the best oil, and when you keep refrying that oil, that generates free radicals, again, breaks down the collagen. Simple carbs. We want to get away from the simple carbs. I call these carb bombs. Okay, so white bread, white pasta, all of these ultimately cause acne. They also rob your body of the collagen.
If you want Rose's beautiful glow, eat and fill up on all this.
This is what you have to do. So you know what? If you look at yourself after 35 and you see the wrinkles coming more, look carefully at your diet. Take a look and see. It's not just making you fat. it's robbing you of that youthfulness, that fountain of youth.
Salmon with omega-3s,
exactly.
fruit and veg.
Antioxidants, the beans, the potassium here. That's just a small example. But it's not to say no to these things, but really minimize it.
You got it.
You have to.
Thank you so much, Rose. And we can look like Rose, forever 20 and holding. BreakfastTelevision.ca for more information. Over to Melanie Ng.